Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mrs. Witchy Perfect's Tarot. We are back again for another week. I hope last week resonated with you. If it did, please come back to it. I know I like to go back and see what a certain reader said, just to remember that, oh, yeah, that actually did happen. Like I had one reader where she was like, oh, the your vehicle is making a noise or whatever, it's doing something, and you taking it to the mechanic and he can't find what's wrong with it, but now all of a sudden it's making a noise, and you take it and you're like, listen, actually that did happen to me. And I thought my mechanic, who's known me since I was in middle school, uh um he's actually known me since I was in middle school. Anyway, my car was shaking. Um, Whenever I would have my air conditioner on too long. Sorry. So whenever I had because I actually like work 35 minutes from here, and uh, uh my when I would have my air conditioner on and I would be driving, because it's been really hot lately. Well, anyway, it would shake, like my whole steering wheel would shake and stuff. And I if you let it sit, it wouldn't do it. It's only when you had like the air conditioner on for like a long time, and I couldn't get my mechanic to feel it. Well, finally it did it, and I was just like, to my dad, meet me at, my mechanic's place. And I said to my mechanic, I said, just get in there and drive it because it's doing it. And he finally, oh, okay, it's the brakes. Of course, it's something like that. Um, so anyway, got the car fixed, and thank you to that reader because that was a shock. I didn't expect that to come out, but it did. And finally, I was able to get my car looked at, and the mechanic didn't think I was nuts or anything. He didn't think I was crazy. So I was able to get that squared away. So let's deal with you guys. This is for collective. So I just want to let everyone know we're going to start slow. Okay, we're going to start slow and then kind of build up to, where I'm doing Aries, Taurus, Gemini, et cetera, et cetera, as a general reading. And then we'll work up to, doing the signs, the astrological signs for the weeks. But right now, we're just going to do collective readings for the weeks until I get a little more time and I can actually sit down and do, like, Aries and Taurus and Gemini. And, right now I have a lot on my plate. So I'm trying to take this one step at a time. Again, Rome wasn't built in a day. And I know everyone wants to see my beautiful face, but again, let's start slow. Rome was not built in a day. So let's together we'll take this journey. We'll, walk our paths as we have to. And if this does resonate for you, please keep it. I would save it on like a playlist. I have tons and tons on a playlist, like I said, so I can go back to them and go, oh yeah, that is kind of happening this week. That is kind of cool. Um, if this does not resonate for you, just leave it behind and leave it for someone who does resonate with you. If it doesn't, if some of it resonates, but some of it doesn't, take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind. All right. So this is a reading for June 30th through July 6th. And this is for all signs. So I pulled a couple cards already, and then we'll go to the oracle cards, and then we'll go to the tea leaves. Because again, I was like, oh, I want to do that. And I actually have several readers now that actually have the tea leaves. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. Right. So I'm glad I got myself a pair. I'm actually going to move my phone because I don't want it to fall down and break. It is expensive, trust me. I've seen, I kind of work with phones now. Not with phones, but like I get prices for like when they crack screens and stuff. And even though I'm mostly a computer person, and phones have turned into computers. But I look up prices at some of these and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this person wants to spend this much money for a screen. But we live and learn, right? Especially when we're the ones who screwed it up. We actually did have a lady come in with her son. She said their son jumped in the pool, and I'm like, oh no, water damage. I can't guarantee that, but we did try our best to get it back up for him. All right, so I'm gonna start turning over these cards. Oops, I had a card almost jump away, like it didn't want to stay in my hand. Okay. Some really good cards here and then some not so good ones. But I think because an overall thing is going on here. Um, wow, okay. Okay. So let's start with the first two cards. We have the lovers. The lovers. I always laugh whenever in another reading that I'm watching. So like when I'm watching another reader, I always laugh when they say the lovers because oh, you may find love this week. I already have love. Excuse me. Just one second. Um, I already have love. I have my soulmate, my twin flame. Soulmate, twin flame is what I call him. Um, and I can't stress enough to you guys that, um, he is just he lights up my soul, and I'm so blessed to have him in my life. I don't know where I'd be without him. Okay. So let's get right to this. So major choices, love, soulmates, temptation, commitment, kindred spirits, perfect unions, partnerships, relationships, romance, desire, very intimate connections, shared values. So the lovers is always like you have a choice. Like I feel like because the card that's with it is the 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords is about restriction, and it's stuff that we put our minds into. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. So we may feel, excuse me, feel trapped, backed into a corner, hands tied, victimized, paralyzed by fear, terror, anxiety, feeling pressure, hopelessness, helplessness, powerless, silenced, crisis, dilemma, drama, imprisonment, punishment. Um, these can feel like this feels like you're doing this to yourself. So um it's almost like you're being held back, like you're holding yourself back from love or a partnership or a decision that you're making. um when I see the 8 of Swords, I always think like victimization, but you're doing it to yourself. That's what I'm feeling, like you're in your own head. And it's almost like someone has expressed interest in you, or partnerships, could be a work situation as well. um for all my single people out there, get out of your head, get out of your own head, because this seems like you are literally sabotaging your own ways to find the partner. And trust me, I was the same way. I never thought in a million years that I would find my soulmate, right? That I would find my soulmate twin flame. Not in a million years. I wasn't even really looking for him. I was kind of, I had just gotten out of a relationship with my ex, or we were, I don't know if we were in or out, but we were kind of like stagnant. And then, I found my soulmate, my twin flame, and I kind of said to my ex, look, I want to be with him. So I sort of, I made a choice, not sort of, I did make a choice, and I wanted to be with my soulmate twin flame. And, my ex has learned, hopefully, to accept it. He is remarried, or he is married to someone else, and I'm sure they're very happy together. And I'm very happy with my soulmate. So, soulmate for twin flame. But I was in my own head. I didn't think, oh, I'm going to meet my soulmate and tell my ex to go take a hike. I didn't think that was going to happen to me. I honestly, I didn't expect to meet him. And now that I've met him, it's so much sweeter. because our love is just so deep, and there's love there, there's passion, there's compassion. Um, he's really like, he's like my cheerleader. He always tells me, keep moving forward, keep looking forward, don't look back. And he's always there if I think I failed at something, or if I have a hot head, like had a difficult day at work or something, and he's always right there to say, you know what, that was today, move on to tomorrow. Okay. um and yeah, I do express my frustrations to him. Of course, everyone does that. And he's sweet enough and very talented enough to actually sit there and listen, and not criticize me or put me down like I have in family situations. um in my youth, had some family that was very abusive towards me. So, but anyway, back to you guys. I just feel like you're in your own head. Get out of your own head, okay? If you're single, make that next leap, okay? If you're in a relationship, y- take your relationship to the next level if you can. So, a date night? um, be romantic. I love my soulmate because he's always saying romantic things to me. He calls me his angel, right? Okay. I mean, he does. He really does. And I swoon for it because, again, I um he is definitely someone I admire. Anyway, getting back to it. And you know what's funny is last week we had 314, and I just noticed on my one X I am following 314 people. So there you go. So the numbers, we have a 6, a 1, and 18. So 6118 or 8116. However you see this as a combination, but anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there because I actually did see 314. And I actually looked it up and I'm like, holy crap. Yes, that is pretty much spot on. Um, excuse me. So, what you need to do, guys, is get out of your own head. So, if you're worried about a job, you're worried about your boss may fire you for something that you didn't mean to do. Hey, we all make mistakes. If you're afraid that you're not going to get, something, you're not going to get that promotion, you're not going to get the extra money, get out of your own head. Get out of it. Get out of your own head. Because this is literally um telling me that you're in your own head, and something, you're going to miss something if you don't. um the Lovers is a yes or no, but I think it's kind of a more yes than no. So what I'm getting from spirit and what I keep hearing is like, get out of your head. You need to undo your shackles. Because you see in the 8 of Swords, um, see in the 8 of Swords here, she's shackled, she's uh she's kind of bound, and then she's blindfolded, but it's very loose. Those binds are very loose. So she could just shake them off and move through those swords and go to a safe space. So again, get out of your own head and know that everything is going to be fine, because the Lovers, and I can't show it because there's bad parts. um so the Lovers tells me that whatever you're looking for, whatever your fears are. So this is telling you that your fears are just that. They are just fears. They're just emotions. You need to get out of your own head, and you need to keep moving forward. Do not look backwards. I can't thank my soulmate enough for teaching me that. And it's a hard lesson. Trust me. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. But staying like this, staying in your own head, you're always going to think of the worst scenarios, right? So this week, try to stay positive, because it sounds like something is coming. Um, and you may not know what it is. You may know what it is. I don't know. My personal values seem to lead me to love. So, um, what I want you to do is, when you start to doubt yourself, when you start to get in your own head, just take a deep breath and then come back to center and then say, you know what? Whatever happened in the past is in the past. I'm moving forward. So you need to get out of your own head and keep moving forward. What's done is done. It can't be undone. Okay. But I think this is literally, I'm feeling like this is a positive thing. Okay. For those, like I said, if you're single, it sounds like you are sabotaging a potential relationship with someone. Don't do that. Or you could have a choice and you're sabotaging the choice. Like you don't think you're well deserving of this. I'm hearing like, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve two people fighting over me. That's not true. You deserve what you deserve. Now, what you need to do is you need to get out of your head and determine which one, go for a date with one, then go for a date with the other one and figure out who you want to be with. Whoever you feel comfortable with and who has your shared values. This one is shared values. So the lover, shared values. Whatever whomever you choose will be your partner and you will have no regrets. Okay. So follow your gut, listen to your dreams. I also heard another seer say that, or another tarot reader say that. I actually had a really cool dream. um, so listen to your dreams. Look for these numbers. This is the lovers is the number 6. So be on the lookout for the number 6, which is about love, which is why it's my favorite number because I've always liked the number 6. Um, but remember that to get out of your own head and stop sabotaging a great potential. Okay. If you are in a relationship with someone, this is, stop stop being in your own head. Stop feeling trapped, stop feeling pressured because you're not pressured to do anything except for what you want to do. So, if your partner wants to take it to the next level, you're not sure if you want to go to the next level. Well, you need to sit down with your partner and talk about that. Okay. So, whatever you're doing that's feeling restriction, or you're in your own head, or you're sabotaging, or you're feeling paralyzed by fear and terror, remember, fear can be your friend. It can be your great ally and help you move forward with things. So try not to be in your own head. Try not to, replay those recordings. I know I used to be a big one. Every time I would fail, I would kind of hear, the recording in my head. Oh, you stink. You're a horrible person. You were never meant to be, whatever, XYZ. Um, and it took me a while to get out of the voices in my head talking, or not the voices. Of course, that's spirit, right? I meant the recording. So the recording of I'll never amount to anything. I'll never be good enough. I'll never be this. I'll never be that. Get out of your head. Don't, use that fear to push you forwards. Okay. And if you are choosing between two people, you will make the right choice, no matter who you go with, because you're only benefiting you. Okay. All right. So we move to the next 2 cards, which is the Magician, creativity, action, power, manifestation, skill, magic, work, self-employment, a smooth talker, having a gift of the gab. I'm that. Willpower, directing your will, creative visualization, manifesting your desires. So the magician is, oh, sorry, the magician is me. Okay, I'm the magician because I'm a witch. Okay, I'm Wiccan. I do spells and stuff, and I'm sorry if that. I hope that doesn't scare anybody who's Christian away. Everyone walks their own path, but I am the magician. Okay, I am the creator of my manifestations, and my manifestations are coming. I just have to be patient. And there's that word again. I know people are like, oh, I hate that word. Yeah, I hate it too. Trust me, been there, done that. But that's coupled with the 5 of swords. So conflict, loss, betrayal, tension, dishonor, ego, manipulation, victory at a cost, hostility, resentment, unethical behavior, confrontation, surrender, power struggle, bitterness, humiliation, self-interest, and uh, aggr- aggression, excuse me, recklessness, disagreements, isolation, and revenge. So, I don't know if you guys can see in this card, there's people walking away from this one gentleman here. Um, and it's almost like they want to just give up. They just want to give up the ghost, right? Um, this is saying to me, so you have a no and a yes card. So you are the creator of your manifestations, but you may feel like I just want to give up. This is telling you not to give up, that your manifestations are coming. And I know we all feel defeated at times. That's what it says, defeat. But remember that the magician is he is patient. He is also a man of action or a woman of action. It really doesn't matter. A woman or man of action. So what I feel here and think is that you're going to feel defeated and you're going to feel like nothing will happen. But please, 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 again, with the victimization, get out of your own head. You deserve so much better and you are a good person. You are a blessing. And this will pass. These feelings will pass. What did I hear that something is in Mercury retrograde or something. I forgot what it was now. Um, but you will feel um, as if all hope is lost. Please, please, please don't feel that way. Um, you have the power now. You have the power now that um, your manifestations are coming. You just have to be patient. Okay, I know it's hard to be patient. Trust me, been there. So we also have the number one because the magician is the first card of the tarot. So we had 6 and we had 1. So it could be 16, it could be 61. Um, but then we also have the moon here at the end, so 18. So 6118 or 8116 or a combination like 1618. Um, Whatever you're seeing, as soon as you see it, look it up. That's the best way I could say. Yes, Google it, or as my dad likes to say, giggle it. Um, Look it up because I guarantee you that you will not be disappointed. And excuse me. You will not be disappointed if you look up these numbers. And honestly, I've looked up 314, 1111 because I just saw 1111 today. I saw the other day I saw 1010. Make sure you're looking these up so that you can see what they mean and hopefully they resonate with you and give you when you feel defeated. Hopefully they give you the power to go. You know what? Okay, so that didn't work out, but or I feel, like, oh, this is never going to work out. It will work out. You just have to be patient. So again, you are the creator of your own manifestations. So try to stay positive. I know that's really hard to do. Trust me, it's hard for me to stay positive all the time. Um, because I'll have a bad day, or someone will get on my case, or someone will yell at me, or they'll call me bad names, or say I'm a bad person on X or something, which I know I'm not. I know I'm not a bad person. I'm a very good person, a very nice person, and I love to, um, help people. Okay. I'm not doing this for, extortion of money or anything. I really want this to resonate with you. And if it does get bigger than I expect, then we'll move on to, collective readings, or not collective readings, but readings for like Aries, Taurus, Gemini, etc. We'll start slow. We'll start slow. Okay. So it's not, hey, Rome wasn't built in a day, just like the first 2 cards. These cards are the same. Rome was not built in a day, guys. Calm down. Remember that you are filled with love and you're a good person and you deserve happiness, love, happiness. um, just remember that you are your own creator. And yeah, when it doesn't, you wanted your manifestations to happen yesterday, but unfortunately, you are going to feel kind of defeated. Like, I just don't want to do this anymore. I want to give up. Please don't give up. Okay. We all feel that. Trust me, I was feeling it this week too. All right. So the next set of cards, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, which is love, happiness, money, wealth, inheritance, stability, security, prosperity, family, success, comfort, abundance, long-term success, financial security, tradition, establishment, uh, affluence, continuity, roots, permanence, retirement. So again, guys, I know you're going to feel defeated. I know you are, because you want this stuff and you want it now. Trust me, been there, and I do feel that. Yes, I want my manifestations right now. I wanted them yesterday. Right? We're all trying to manifest something, but we just need to have a little patience, okay? Also, with the 10 of Pentacles, I have the 6 of Pentacles. So it seems like, which I'll just read this here: gifts, charity, donations, money, community, assistance, support, employment, sharing, kindness, wealth, prosperity, power, authority, control, investors, giving, receiving, gratitude, being valued, being well paid. So again, you're manifesting something good, whether that's love, whether that's business, whether it's money. I know we could all use a little more of that, right? Um whatever you are manifesting, and just give me a second. Whatever you're trying to manifest here is coming to you, no matter what this is. Like, if you are on the receiving end, so you take food stamps, or some kind of charity gives to you, such as we have a Christian organization that gives food to people who need it, who make less than XYZ. So if you need that, be willing to receive as much as give. But the 10 of Pentacles is you getting what you want. Okay. I don't know if this is prosperity. I don't know if this is wealth. I don't know what it is. But whatever it is, you are getting it. Okay. So spend this week in that gratitude of, hey, I have more than I need. And also, you can do a mantra to yourself. You can do a mantra that I already have what I need. Thank you, universe. You can say that over and over again, and you don't even have to worry about, that you don't have it yet. Act like you do, and that should bring it to you faster. But these are two yes cards. Two yes cards. You can't make this stuff up, guys. This is literally everything you've wanted, your dreams coming true. For my single people, this could be a relationship. This could be abundance in a relationship. This could be finding the right one for you, your soulmate, your twin flame. What is it that they say? When you stop looking for someone, they'll come to you. So true. Okay, so true. Again, I stopped looking and my soulmate came to me. Okay, literally. Um, please, please, please don't give up. You have things coming in for you. Okay. The 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. Again, we have another 6 here. So we have a 6 at the beginning with the lovers, and we have the 6 of Pentacles here. So again, we have two sixes. Great. Great, great, great. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. So again, and we have the 8 of Swords. So 5, 8, 10, 6. We're doing great here, guys. I'm really, really liking this. Again, whatever it is that you want from this week, you will receive. What is it? The old saying, ask and thou shalt receive, right? So whether you're on the giving end of wealth or you're on the receiving end of wealth, remember, whatever brings you what you need, food, money, shelter, blah, 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 it will come to you. Again, what you're manifesting may take a little bit, may be a little delayed. You may feel defeated, but guess what? In comes the income, in comes the money, in comes the partner you've always wanted, in comes the relationship you've always wanted. If you're in a relationship, now comes the romance, all that you've been looking for. Okay. All right, so we'll move to the last cards. Again, these are not outcomes. This is just, throughout the week, you can feel this. So we have the moon and the page of swords. So I'll start with the moon. Intuition, illusion, dreams, vagueness, instability, deception, anxiety, fear, misconception, subconscious, insecurity, um, past conditioning effects, present behavior, things not what they seem. So there's something hidden here. Something could happen that you're not seeing. So we have the page of swords, significant information, logic, fairness, ideas, inspiration, planning, vigilance, protection, and dexterity. I had to look up dexterity. It means working with your hands. Okay, so one who is calculating and unconcerned about feelings of others, one who is mentally quick and subtle, those who are both mentally and physically dexterous. It sounds like there's something hidden about some information that you need. Significant information is the first one. So I don't know. This feels like there's something hidden here that you're not seeing, but there's information that you're not seeing, but it will be revealed to you in the proper time. So you need to keep going with whatever you're doing. Again, you guys got the 6 of pentacles and the 10 of pentacles. You are getting what you need. But there's also something hidden. So something hidden, and like I said, this is 18, number 18. So again, we have a 6, a 1, and an 18. So 6118, 8116. Again, if you see those numbers, look them up. Please giggle them or Google them. um there's something here you're not seeing, some kind of significant information that is being withheld from you, probably for your own good. Remember, any significant change is a good one. The moon is about hidden things, so things that are hiding or hidden to you, but you will find this out when it is time that you need to know this information. So it sounds like you're well on your way next week. Now we are going to pull some cards here, some oracle cards. This is the tarot. Sorry, it's the psychic tarot of the heart oracle deck. Okay, and they have these really cool pictures. Um, what do what does my collective need to know for June 30th through July 6th? Um, and like I said, again, this is not an outcome, but there is some hidden information that will be revealed to you in the proper time. What that is, I'm not sure. Again, it's hidden. So, I mean, when you find this out, you will know that this was significant information that you needed to know at the time, but you needed to know in your own time. So, like I said, spirit doesn't work on our time, they work on spirit time. So, divine time. So, whatever that is for you out there, you will find something. It sounds like something being revealed to you, and it comes as like a complete surprise, like it just kind of blindsides you. Like you're like, "Oh, holy crap, I didn't know that." So let's get some oracle here for you. But like that's what I feel like you're just completely blindsided by this information. Okay, refusing to see. You're refusing to see because you are, sorry, let me put that down. You are in your own head. So you're refusing to see because you're in your own head. Guys, you can't make this up. Okay. You're refusing to see what is right in front of you. And that is what's coming for you is, sorry, abundance. Okay. Whether this is wealth, whether this is love, whether this is deepening a relationship or a partnership or whatever, you don't, you refuse to see anything good that's going to come of it because you are so in your own head. Get out of your own head because this isn't helping you. This is not serving you and it's not going to serve you. All right, let's pull another one. Joy and stability. Again, once you get out of your own head and start seeing, whoops, I dropped the card. Once you get out of your own head, joy and stability. Again, guys, you can't make these cards up. Sorry. A lot of cards here. So here's your joy and stability. Okay. Here is your abundance. Here is your prosperity. Here is your relationship. Again, guys, can't make this up, but you got to get out of your own heads. Okay. You got to get out of your own head. Remember that you are a good person. You are a positive person. You are a blessing. Everyone is a blessing. So once you get out of your own head and stop refusing to see, you will have joy and stability. Again, this is what the cards were relating to. You know, you being in your own head and sabotaging this and sabotaging that. You also could be sabotaging, excuse me, I'm so sorry, your own gifts. See how the third eye here is not connected to this sun? You could be, hindering your own gifts to see. There's a third eye here and he's not using it. So you need to remember, get out of your own head. Remember that you are a part of spirit and spirit is a part of you. And here in comes your joy and stability. Okay. I'm being told to pull one more card. Share the love. Share the love. I love it. Again, get out of your own head. And when you have joy and stability, once you get out of your own head and stop sabotaging yourself, you will have joy and stability. And guess what? You can share that love. Just like with the 10 of Pentacles, with the 6 of Pentacles, the generosity. Now you can share the love because you'll be this guy giving. He's giving to these two who are less fortunate. Once you stop sabotaging yourself, your manifestations will come to fruition, and then you will have your joy and stability. And then you can share the love. Okay. All right, let's get some tea leaves. Because, I've been talking for too long. So what do my collective need to hear for June 30th to July 6th? What does my collective need to hear? I actually saw a lady side shuffle these, and I'm like, oh, I like that. I'm going to give that a shot. Hey, it worked. Yeah, I actually saw her side shuffle these tea leaf cards. I feel like this one wants to come out. These two. What does my collective need to know? Whoop. Okay. I think that's enough because a bunch just fell out. And any from this pile, what do they need to know for June 30th to the 6th? Oh, this one wanted to come out. What does my collective need to know for June 30th to the 6th of July? This one wanted to come out. Okay. So we'll put that off to the side. So the first one we have is teardrops. Great personal sorrows. Again, this is speaking to being in your own head, not seeing. Victimization. See how she's bound up there? But she has put those own shackles on her. She doesn't see that she can, again, refusing to see that she can pull from those shackles. She can shake them off. Again, refusing to see and personal sorrows. Okay? So, I mean, these are really resonating with what needs to be said here. So, okay. Next one, we have tent. Temporary situation. Again, if you're in a temporary situation because you refuse to see, it's only temporary. Eventually, you will come and you will see what you need to see, and stuff will start happening for you. Again, you are the creator of your own manifestations. You are the magician. I am the magician. Seek out information that will help you. The vine. And this could be a professional. Maybe you need a professional life coach. Maybe you need a professional counselor, or someone you can talk to about these things in your head, the recordings in your head. Maybe you need to talk to a professional. Like I said, this is only for entertainment purposes only, but still, you may need to get someone to talk about this. So seek out information that will help you. Okay, next one. The vulture. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Again, guys, get out of your own head. Get out of your own head, along with the teardrops and the refusing to see. Get out of your head, because you are a good person and no one is against you. The only one against you is yourself. Okay? Next one, the fox. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So maybe you need to be shrewd in business. Maybe someone else is being shrewd in business. You never know. Maybe it's a boss who maybe isn't paying you enough or isn't giving you that promotion. So be careful that, there's people out there that are shrewd and resourcefulness. They're just doing what they can. Okay. Also, I want to say that the fox is my spirit animal. That's funny, because another reader pulled up a fox, and I was like, oh, okay. So, wall, misunderstanding. Again, you will have misunderstandings if you are in your own head. So, try not to have misunderstandings. Try not to analyze everything everyone says. Again, when you get in your own head, this can happen. So, position of authority. Oh, a throne. The throne. This is you once you get that 10 of Pentacles. Like that. So again, position of authority. So once the 10 of Pentacles could be that you get that promotion, you get that raise, you get whatever you need, because it is coming to you. But get out of your own head, because you're the only one who is in your head, and you don't need to be. See, here we go. 10 of Pentacles and the 4-leaf clover. Great good fortune. Guys, you can't make this stuff up. It resonates. Everything is resonating with each other. Get out of your own head and you will manifest great things. You will manifest success. You will have good fortune. You will have money coming in. You will get that raise. You will get that promotion. You will get what you need to survive, is what I keep hearing. Yeah. I mean, this is a great reading, guys. Just like last week's, it is a little more in depth. I like my readings in depth like that. And like I said, a whole bunch fell out. So again, you have luck and good fortune on your side, and you have the 10 of Pentacles. You will have the 6 of Pentacles, which is generosity. I can't say enough great things, guys. But that is it for me. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And guys, remember to subscribe, like, and share my content if you think that you know someone who might need to hear my message, because it may resonate with them. Again, this is for all signs, all zodiac signs. Um, Misunderstandings. Remember, get out of your own head because you will always think of the worst things. So anyway, that's it for me. And if you want to tap on my personal readings, you want a personal reading, in my description field, like I said at the beginning of the show, there is my PayPal and my Cash App. If I didn't mention this, I'm sorry. I try to. Um, anyway, my Cash App, you can go ahead and use my Cash App and my PayPal. And if you use PayPal, please make sure that you use the family and friends, um, as they will tend to take money from me if you use the goods and services. So make sure that you are using the family and friends option. And again, make sure that you're also telling me what your question is. Give me your question and I will get you a very detailed. This was very detailed reading. And this is what you'll get in a personal one, only it'll be more personal to you. It won't be like a collective. So it'll resonate more with you. Okay. I hope everyone enjoyed this episode, and I'll be back next week for another reading. I hope you guys have a great week, and blessed be to those who worship that way. And, may your God bless you if you are Christian or Jewish or whatever. I hope you have a great weekend. Bye, everybody.